it's not that bad compared to everybody else. It's still a lot of money. Nicholas Batum, 120. But I mean, listen,
Hassan Whiteside was a bargain at $98 million.
Yeah. And Mike Conley, he's not even a top 10 point guard. He never made an NBA All-Star team. Never been on an NBA, at least third team.
Oh, no. Mike Conley is the most mediocre guy ever to get $153 million.
You covered that very well. All right, so besides that...
Mediocrity now in the NBA will get you a $153 million contract.
All right, so we agree that this is a bad contract, and hopefully the Memphis...
It's not bad.
Stay healthy.
It's ridiculous.
So besides contract, who's some of your candidates for...
What? Shitty-ass contract of the year?
Worst contract.
Solomon Hill.
I knew that was coming. Well, he averaged like 4 points a game.
He got paid $10 million a point. He got paid $10 million. He ain't even on your list of top 50 free agents.
No, he's not.
No.
I'm still scrolling trying to find him.
It's terrible how much money he made. It's ridiculous. They legit gave him $10 million a point.
Solomon Hill, huh?
I could score 4 points.
Mine was going to be the guy in the middle in the Lakers. It's Timothy job.
That's another shitty one.
$64 million.
That's another shitty one.
For that guy who, everybody, well, he had a good series last year. Well, I mean, so did Roy Hibbert the year before when he played in the finals, and then he just didn't do much.
I don't give a shit. Frankenstein is not worth that much money.
No. And that's a lot of money, man, for someone that's unproven. And also, you go into a team that's trying to do this youth movement with Ingram and D'Angelo Russell. And Randall. So, you got this guy. I don't know what he's going to do for him. I understand it. So, of course.
I was done here.
So, there's your boy Solomon here. 4 years, $52 million.
He got more than $10 million a flipping point.
He's going to the Pelicans.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, it was bad. So how you feel if you're Anthony Davis?
I'd be pissed. Like, I'd be like, yeah, his eyebrow is insured for less than what Solomon Hill is making right now. Dude, it's crazy that the money that got thrown around this year. It's insane.
I'm telling you, Anthony Davis is going to be networking at the USA Basketball. And he's probably going to find him a new teammate.
That he's going to go
and play with.
To play with.
Because the Pelicans are definitely messing this up. The NBA owned this franchise for a short time. They probably should go back to owning it and save this ownership. Because Anthony Davis, they're really going for this guy. You got a top 5 superstar.
I should go back to owning it.
And you surround him with Solomon Hill and some other guy I can't remember. That's how bad it is. A matter of fact, I can pull it up here. I had it pulled up, but it's bad, man, who they got. Solomon Hill, he played with the Pacers. Langston Galloway, who was a bench player for the Knicks. Ryan Anderson. That's who it was. Each one more.
He went with the Rockets.
Each one more went there. Each one more. He's got 4 years, $34 million. And he was a reserve for the Bulls. Yeah, it's so, I mean, you come to Anthony Davis like, hey, man, we got you each one more. And Solomon Hill and everything like that. So we couldn't get any bigger pieces. But, yeah, we let Ryan Anderson go to shoot that. He'll be spread the floor. So
it's ridiculous.
So, yeah, it's
my God, Ryan Anderson got $20 million a
year. Yeah. All right. We want to have
Can I be like 15 years younger?
You know, hot tub time machine.
Just go back.
Well, hey, I mean, your pool over there, your mom's pretty
right now it's a fucking hot tub.
So, you need to just somehow
damn sure ain't no time machine.
Yeah, so you can just go back and like, okay.
You already got that hairdo, though. What's his name had in that movie?
Oh, yeah. Craig Robinson.
Yeah, you got his hairdo right now.
Nice. All right, let's talk about...
Let's not.
You don't want to talk about Dwayne Wade?
It was time. It was time. And it didn't come down to money. It came down to him. It came down to them not paying Dwayne Wade enough attention, is what it came down to. They didn't show, which I can understand his point of view completely. But I also understand the Heat's point of view in you can't hold on to the past and try to have something for a future. You just can't do it. We've seen it with the Lakers. We've seen it when the Nets tried to bring in all these old people and see when that happened. Kevin Garnett. Yeah, we got Durant on our head, but I know. but you cannot do it. You just can't do it. It kills you.
It is weird seeing him not.
Oh, it's gonna be terribly weird.
It's weird, man, because that's one guy you think of Miami right away. You think of Dwayne Wade. He is, in my opinion, he's probably the most recognized Heat player.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can debate that with a few other players.
No, you can't. When you said Miami Heat, everybody's instant reaction is Wade.
Oh yeah.
No matter all the players, that's their first one they'll say.
But you got the old school that can be like, oh, well, what about Hardaway?
No, first person you ask me, Dwayne Wade's gonna be the first person that comes up.
I agree
because he is the franchise.
Yeah.
He is the franchise.
Yeah, I thought the whole Nuggets thing was a hoax that he was not going to go there. He went home, Chicago. It's a weird fit, man, because like me and Kevin talking about
that whole team is a clusterfuck.
They have the perimeter shooting is not there. You got Rondo,
who can't shoot a lick.
Dwayne Wade can shoot, but he's definitely inside a three-pointer type of shooter. He's not the three-point shooter. His numbers been dipping.
He's a mid-range
shooter, and Jimmy Butler is streaky.
Yeah.
So. It's like looking at with Wade and Butler.
He wanted to go home.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to go home, and they gave him what on the contract looked like the amount of money he wanted. Mm-hmm. But he only ends up making a little over $1.5 million to $2 million more in Chicago than he would at Miami because of taxes.
Do you really believe that Pat Riley never called Dwayne Wade?
Hell no, I don't believe it. Just like I don't believe they offered him $10 million up front either. They never did that shit. They never did. It came out one year that they only offered him $10 million, which was full of crap.
Oh, wow. So I know y'all want to disrespect him.
No, it's Dwayne Wade's team or something ended up happening to where he wanted to go. Mm-hmm. And he wanted to see, they wanted to see how far they could push the Heat, but the Heat wasn't going to budge because they don't want to mortgage everything on the past. You can't do it anymore. You just can't. And they've mortgaged so much on the future already. Just when they brought those guys in, you can't do it now. You can't afford to do any more. You can't afford a pick or somebody like that or something like that. You just can't do it.
Yeah. All right.
Because somebody was like, well, trade Josh McRoberts in a first-round pick to keep Dwayne Wade. Don't give up any more flipping first-round picks. We haven't had one. Last year was the first one we've had in like 6 years. Stop giving them away. Stop it. Suck ass.
Oh, man. That's funny. All right, well.
Idiots.
Now, here's your question for you. I don't know if you don't want to answer this because you probably think this is whole ridiculous, but any value contracts out there that you see?
That was no value contract.
None?
Everybody got their money. Hold on. Hit the button to the contracts. No, maybe Paul Gasol.
I was going to say Paul Gasol.
Going to the Spurs is a value contract. Keep going down. I think the other one.
Festus Ezeli?
No.
2 years, $14 million?
No. Wait, is that all he got?
Yeah, that's all he got, $14 million. So that's definitely solid. Aaron Follow going to the Kings.
I didn't even know Trevor Booker still playing.
Going to the Nets.
Yeah, everybody goes to the Nets because they suck.
The Nets had a lot of money.
Barnes, Gordon,
no. Only one I can see is Paul Gasol. Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson's not a bad pickup.
Well, he was already on the list for a ridiculous contract with Richard Lewis 3 or 4 years ago. So.
Yeah, he made retarded money.
So that's why I'm pretty sure the pay cut is
he made retarded people money.
But I'm gonna go with Paul Gasol. It's rumored that Tim Duncan's gonna retire. It seems like that. They did trade Dial away, so to make some more room for him for that contract. So Paul Gasol, we all know he can do it at this age. As long as he stay healthy, it'll be a solid trade. But we know that Spurs team is old, and you got the super four over there in Oakland. So
no, it's It's one of those things now to where you're like, why even go play in the West? Like if I took a deal, it'd be like, look, a bunch of East teams want to sign me. I'm going over there.
I'm just really fortunate right now because that super team that my team is not contending. Like I just you can't beat that, and as if they stay together, that's gonna be like that for 4 or 5 years.
Well, y'all couldn't beat it because you couldn't score with them right now.
Yeah. We'll talk about my team.
Maybe you would play defense at the rim, but you cannot score with them right now.
Most improved team through the free agency. You got one?
Oh, God. Could you improve any more if you were Golden State?
The obvious one.
Really? Could you not have improved any more if you were Golden State?
Yeah. You get a top 3 player, and I mean, that's all you got to do.
You have 4 of the top 50. You have 4 guys that are easily in the top 12 in players on one team. Like you wanted the West All-Star team on your team.
Yeah. If I want to go with the Warriors, because I know that's the one that area. It is that they just added Kevin. We can't explain how important that is. But I'm going to go with the Jazz. You know, they got Joe Johnson there. They got rid of Trey Burke for an 8th grader in the future. As everybody been making jokes on that about Twitter. They did make that trade to get George Hill. So he'll be backing up Dante Exum. Dante Exum returned from that torn ACL. And they got a nice little core. And they should have made the playoffs last year. Memphis had a lot of injuries. The Rockets just lucked up and slide in there because they won one game. And the Jazz actually won their game. They eliminated by the tiebreaker. But I can see the Jazz making a run next year with some of these veteran pieces that they have. So Jazz to me is behind the Warriors are the winners. Team who lost in free agency. Won some team that before that made some confusing moves.
They all lost. Everybody lost. They had to spend that much money on people.
I'm gonna go with the Pelicans. The Lakers are that's my 2. I don't really understand. Like I said earlier, we talked about earlier the Moscow contract. They did sign a young piece.
It ain't even losing. It's just stupidity moves. It's not really a loss. It's just stupid.
Yeah, you got Clarkson.
It's just dumb moves.
Tariq Black, who's a solid rotational player. Lou Aldine signs a ridiculous contract, 4 years, $72 million. So I mean that's some moves there. And then of course on the flip side, you got the Pelicans. We mentioned Solomon Hill, E'Twaun Moore earlier.
Yeah, they were just terrible. The Nets always have shitty offseason.
The Nets was a little bit crazy.
So we don't even got to include them anymore.
The Knicks was a little bit crazy. But they got some pieces that if they stay healthy, they can make a run. But what's the odds of them really staying healthy with that core that they have?
I'm going to go with Slim.
Slim too.
Yes, I'm going to go with those.
Personal thoughts on your team, Fred? Was just time back to sign Whiteside and
it was sad. It was sad to see him go, but I kind of knew partway through it was inevitable that it was just time to part ways. I'm really nervous on Chris Bosh's health. He was the key to losing. He was the key to everything right now. It's you don't know what's going to happen with him, so you don't know what you can do.
You believe that's what held y'all up a little bit?
That's what held us up. That's what held us up with a bunch of stuff. If Chris Bosh is not there right now, or took a year off, or did whatever, and they had his contract freed up, they could have went and spent on people, and they could have went and brought people in, and Dwayne Wade would still be there, and they could have done something else to bring somebody else in. But because of that, you do not know. No one wants to come play with a guy who you don't know is going to play.
Yeah,
it's a bad situation that they were put in by Chris Bosh's help.
All right. Speaking on my personal team, the Magic, they made a lot of moves that was, a lot of NBA is getting towards the run and gun, spread and pace and offense and like that.
Guys.
We went very defensive. Of course, we traded for the Serge Ibaka.
And you know what else went defensive? Magic Twitter.
Yeah. It was all over the place with that. We signed Bismack Biyombo.
Mac Biyombo.
I think
y'all got rid of a Home Depot and brought in a Big Mac.
I think he's solid, but he's got to prove to me that contract. It is 4 years, so with the cap, the way it's increasing, maybe it might be valuable. But a lot of Magic